Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm gonna be reviewing Robocop. This is gonna be a review on Robocop, the remake, so the 2014 version, the one from this year, not the one from like 1987 or 86. By the same name, goes by the same name, Robocop. Yeah, so this is Robocop 2014 review. So yeah, this one features Joel Kinamen. I think that's how you say his name. Gary Oldman, Michael Keaton, Abby Cornish, um, Jackie Earl, Jackie Earl Haley, Michael K. Williams, Jennifer Eho, I don't know how to say her name, and Jay Bruchel and Samuel L. Jackson and and what was I? Oh, yeah, and Marianne Jean Baptiste. I think that's how you say her name. Amy Garcia, Douglas Urbanski, I think that's how you say his name, John Paul Rutan, Patrick Garrow, and Casey Collins. That's basically the whole main cast. So yeah, for those who haven't seen it yet, I recommend you, depending on what time you're actually watching this video, because I'm making this video, on February 23rd, 2014. So yeah, so if it's still out by the time you were watching this video, I recommend you go and watch it in theaters, before you watch this review. And if not, I don't know, Netflix or buy it on Blu-ray or DVD or something. I don't know, try to watch it. Maybe it's on TV. Um, but definitely do try to watch it before you watch this review. You know, so yeah, because there may be some spoilers. So having that said, before I actually do the usual, I review likes and dislikes, and then I'll rate it. Give you guys a couple seconds for those who haven't watched the movie yet to get out. 10 seconds as usual, starting now. So yeah, 10 seconds are up. Don't comment below. Trolling me saying I never give you any time. I always give you time. So yeah. So as I said before, this is gonna be a review on the RoboCop remake, the 2014 version. So yeah, basically the plot, a quick synopsis, goes that Alex Murphy, um he's trying to take down this crime lord called Valton, I think was the guy's name. Um yeah, Valen, something like that. Yeah, Valen. He's trying to take out this crime lord called Valen, who deals with illegal guns or something like that. Um, yeah. So he's basically trying to take him down. Valen has some people inside the actual police force. So what the people in the police force recommend is try to take him out. So they plant a car bomb. Plant a bomb under his car. He's caught in the explosion, and he basically turns into Robocop. He trains a bit and he turns into Robocop after his training, and he's basically trying to arrest as many people as possible. Keep the city safe, but at the same time he's trying to solve his own attempted murder. Um, with all the data he's given, and his wife and son are trying to communicate with him, but Sellers, I forget, Raymond Sellers, played by Michael Keaton, his character won't let them actually meet Alex Murphy or RoboCop at this point in the movie. So she kind of like does a miniature tantrum protest type of thing. Um, at certain points of the movie, RoboCop kind of or Alex Murphy, depending which persona he's on. He kind of hears them, hears the police, and he tries to battle against his own suit. Because the suit is programmed to, go with certain orders, so he's kind of battling against that. Um, yeah. Then he again is solving after he solves his first attempt of murder. Someone tries to murder him again, and he tries to solve that attempted murder again. Yeah. At the end of the movie, all life for Alex Murphy, RoboCop, is turned kind of to normal, depending on how normal a Robocop's life could be. And yeah, also on the flip side, almost like a subplot or like a backdrop to it, you have the same guy, Raymond Seller. He's trying to overturn the I think it was called the Dreyfus Act. I think it was called that. Which is basically an act that the security won't be all like mechanical, if that makes sense. Like the police officers and stuff like that won't turn to robots because the people in the politicians just don't agree at the moment. So hence Robocop. And yeah, now I mean that's kind of a um rough plot summary. That more or less covers everything, except for the major things, which I'm not gonna straight up spoil. Um, but that's more or less the basic plot. Yeah. Now, I will start off saying I never watched the original. I heard this was a remake. So I want to watch the original to compared to this. I have yet to watch it, but once I actually do watch the original, I will review it, but that's in the future. Maybe do a video comparing, contrasting which one I like, the remake or the original. But besides the point, I'm gonna start off by saying I never watched the original, so I really didn't know, what was I gonna come into. I thought this would have been a pretty decent movie, action packed and stuff. And yeah, there's this one running gag that this one gag that kind of dragged on, but it was kind of necessary and it was funny. All the times it happened, and that was where Pat Novak, which is Samuel Jackson's character. He's like a news reporter in this film, and he has like his own TV show in the movie. Um, Pat Novak show or something like that. It's basically discussing Robocop and the politics and all that. And it's kind of interesting to see like his perspective of it, and stuff. I mean, parts of it are funny, but I really do think it does drag on because just how long it is. Each segment of that is like at least 5 minutes, and I think that's way too long for it. I mean, maybe at the end it could have been 5 minutes. Maybe at the beginning too, it could have been 5 minutes. But towards the, in the middle parts after that, I really don't think it should have been taken up that long. Maybe 2 minutes tops, maybe 3 minutes tops, my opinion. I mean, except for this one part where there's almost a small debate between Dreifer, which is the guy that actually made the Dreifer Act, and Seller. That could have been 5 minutes too, but I mean, at least five. Out of like the six or seven of the Novak show gag things that were there, I think only three of them could have been 5 minutes long, in my opinion. So yeah. Now, I do have a complaint with the main character, the character actor, Joel Kinamen. He's good, he acts good, he does well, but with his acting, there's something left to be desired. But I think that's more because of the people, the other characters, and their actors. Because you have Gary Oldman, Michael Keaton, Abby Cornish, and Jay Baruchel, Samuel Jackson, to name a few. They put more depth, whatever, into their characters, and they seem more interesting than the actual Robocop, which is kind of messed up and really detracts. I mean, the action scenes, yeah, they're good. I mean, you do have some emotional scenes with Robocop. I think that the acting from the secondary cast is better than the acting from the primary cast member, which shouldn't be like that. I mean, at points it could be a little bit better than the main cast member, but it shouldn't. The on shouldn't overshadow Joel Kinamen, if you know what I mean. From the secondary cast, all of them did a way better acting than Joel Kinamen. Now, I'm not trying to diss Joel Kinamen. I respect him as an actor, but I really do think that if you're gonna make a sequel to this, that he really should step up his game when it comes to acting. Because at points he just seemed bland. But granted, due to some points in the film, he did have to have kind of a bland, how do you say, bland expression or whatever. Have like no emotions. But even that should have been a little bit more darker, and it's something that they kind of missed out. I'm gonna say that also the first half hour ish, half hour to 45 minutes were kind of slow. I mean, you did have a few action scenes in the mix, but they were kind of slow, which is kind of bad. Now, the good, as I said before, the acting's fantastic, the writing is amazing, and the action scenes were amazing as well. You have a few plot twists every here and there, like maybe two. Yeah. Your problem is that more towards the end, it gets very predictable, which yeah, I really and I really don't know how the first one was. So for me, who never saw the first one, to watch this one, I knew almost exactly more towards the end what was gonna happen. That was a bit predictable for me. Yeah. So I mean, it does have its problem. It has its ups, but also has its downs. But I still would like to see a sequel. Robocop 2 remake or however. Yeah, and I still want to watch the original one just to see how it compares to this one. I do like how there's like the whole politic aspect to this film. When it comes to action scene movies and sci-fi movies, you rarely get any politics, and I think this is one of those rare moments where you do get it and actually succeed, which is amazing. So I do kind of like the political aspect of it. They add a little bit of it, but not that spans throughout the whole movie, just in certain parts, which is good. So yeah, that's all I really have to say. Except for the rate. On a rate on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I'd put this at a 7.5 is what I would give it. I mean, it does have its problems. Mostly being that the Novak TV show thing was kind of dragging on at points, and the first 40 minutes were they could have been better, and that the whole secondary cast was way better than Joel Kinamen, who's the primary cast member, which is kind of bad. But you still have those amazing action scenes, writing and acting, and I'd still like to watch a sequel. Maybe in 2-3 years, I'd like to. Yeah, 2-3 years, and I still want to watch the original one. Maybe make a comparison video between the two. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, 7.5 out of 10. Is what I would give it. So yeah, I recommend you do watch this movie. Yeah, and there's actually a very good cast here. I mean, you have Gary Oldman, Gordon, what's his name? Detective Gordon? I forget. What's he in Batman? Detective Gordon, whatever. I mean, you have Michael Keaton as the original Batman, and Gordon. So you have two Batman casts. I mean, different series, but you know what I mean. You have one from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Samuel Jackson. Then you have Jay Bruce, who is really kind of there, but he's known. And then you have Abby Cornish, which to me she's actually been getting kind of popular in my opinion. So yeah, you actually do have a pretty decent cast, which is kind of the problem with it. Joel Kinamen isn't as great as the rest of the cast. So he's great, but not compared to the rest of the cast, not really. Maybe Jay Bruce level, Abby Cornish, but whatever. So that's all I really have to say. So yeah, 7.5 out of 10 is what I would give it. So yeah, now it's your turn. Comment below on your thoughts on this movie. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you like this movie over the original, or the original over this one? And do you recommend me watching the original? Also, who do you think is your favorite actor out of the whole bunch? Out of Abby Cornish, Joel Kinamen, Gary Oldman, Michael Keaton, Jay Bruce, and Samuel Jackson. I'd have to say it has to be between Samuel Jackson and Michael Keaton for me. So yeah, what you think of this movie? Subscribe. I also do other movie reviews. Sorry, other TV show reviews, and also review comics. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, share on Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, Vine, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.